A wizard does not find his staff, it finds him. Seriously? Now we're just ripping off Harry Potter's "the wand chooses the wizard" thing. What's next? A sorting hat? I mean, how bad can this show get? The showrunners clearly have no shame when it comes to recycling fantasy cliches. Welcome to Movie Fusion. Today we are diving into the character of Gandalf, or should I say, Grand Elf. You know, the name the Harfoots came up with. Personally, I'm not a Harfoot, so the name doesn't do much for me. But the second they started calling him Grand Elf, we all knew it was Gandalf. Not much mystery there, right? Anyway, although I've already talked about Gandalf countless times, this is it, the final video, I promise. I've got a lot of other shows to roast after this one. Watching The Hobbit recently reminded me just how much Gandalf loves hobbits. There's this line where Galadriel asks him, "Why the halfling though?" And Gandalf, as always, says he's very fond of them and they're full of surprises. Which is funny when you think about it, because Gandalf is basically an angel with unparalleled powers, but he needs his little emotional support halfling for every adventure. It's like he can't take on the forces of darkness without his hobbit buddy cheering him on. And now, let's talk about Gandalf's connection with Nori Brandyfoot. I'm actually kind of liking the idea that he might have helped the Harfoots migrate west to the Shire. And it's nice to think that he keeps an eye on the Baggins family, generation after generation, making sure they're safe. Imagine him dropping in on Frodo's great-great-great-great-grandma Nori, just to make sure all's well in Hobbitland. It adds this warm nostalgic layer to his relationship with the Hobbits, like he's watching over his favorite family in Middle-earth. Did you also have the same confusion like me while watching the series? Like the staff confusion and Gandalf's other names? Now, here's where the show started losing me. First, there's the staff he's using, not the one he has in the Fellowship of the Ring, and if you know your lore, Gandalf didn't even get his famous staff until Radagast gave it to him later on. Then we're supposed to just roll with him being called Gandalf, even though that's not a name he would have used at this point. The writers seem to forget he goes by many names, but Gandalf wasn't exactly in his first day of school name tag here in the Middle-earth. And when they introduced that other wizard, I was like, finally the blue wizard. The show sets it up so well with the "you convinced me to come" line. The only wizards who traveled east with a friend were the blue wizards, so naturally I thought, this is it. But then they reveal that it's Gandalf again. The showrunners just can't resist teasing him, even when it doesn't make sense with the lore. And if you are like me, that's a little hard to overlook. So in the end, the showrunners might not know their Tolkien from their own props, but Gandalf will always be a legend. He may have some backstory confusion in the Rings of Power, but he's still Gandalf, our ever loyal wizard, with a fondness for hobbits. And hey, if you are ever in doubt about what's next for Gandalf, just follow the halflings. Thanks for tuning in to Movie Fusion. Catch you next time.